Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready, the channel all about bringing you as much nerdy content as possible. Today for you, I've actually got some leftover footage from my PvP video that I've decided to split up into a second video just because it made the video a little bit too long. So decided I was going to separate it into these two parts. So what I'm going to cover today for you is kind of what to spend your currency on in the shop here for your PvP stuff, okay? And shouldn't be too terribly long here, but if you're new to the channel, make sure you like the video and subscribe so that we can see all kinds of content like this. I always try to cover as many games as possible, trying to give you more reviews on other games as well as guides for mostly Dragon Village M, but maybe in the future I can give guides on other games as well. Also, feel free to check out the link below for my Patreon. If you go and become a Patreon member, you can get in on future videos and be mentioned in all my videos, as well as you can join the Discord server that will be starting up soon, and so that way you can have input on future videos that I'll be making, as well as just so we can chat about the game. If you need help or you want to talk about strategy, you know, whatever, then being in the Discord with the community would be super beneficial. So check that out. But without further ado, let's get into this video. And then jumping over here, this is super long-term stuff here for your Valor. So once you start really pulling in the Valor medals here, you'll start to feel like you can get stuff, but it's very, very slow, okay? Until you start getting up there in Diamond and beyond, a lot of this stuff is going to seem unreachable to you. I don't recommend the Book of Oblivion. Just Mastery of Skill Reset. It's just not that great. Also, most people aren't even doing Mastery of Skills because it's such a hard thing to do. It's so in-game. But wow, I mean, getting one of these, I mean, a 5-star legendary dragon, I mean, that's cool and all, but it's a selection ticket. That's what makes this so crazy. You're like 1200, you're out of your mind, but it's a selection ticket. Choose any Nat 5 in the game, probably a non-limited, non-legendary, well, a non-limited, or there's that other one, I forget what it's called, but any 5-star you want in the game, that's worth saving for, I think. Especially by the time you hit 1200 of these bad boys, you're probably going to realize who you want to buy, who you need to buy, and who you don't have yet. So, and also, this isn't a selection ticket, and it's 200 less, but man, a limited dragon, guaranteed. I don't know. I think I would personally probably choose this over this, just because of the fact that limited dragons are so hard to get, like super difficult to get. And then jumping over here to your honor. So if you're spending your points like you should be, so don't ever try to let your PvP attempts, right? Don't ever try to let it get to 10. So if you can spend it down before you go to bed, by the time you wake up, unless you're sleeping for more than 10 hours, it won't be recharged by the time you wake up. So then you can burn it down again. So you're not wasting time on those long recharges for that. If you want to spend the diamonds, each attempt beyond that is 50 diamonds. So unless you're really pushing, you got like an hour left till PvP closes, and you're just trying to get into that next bracket and get, you know, a lot more of the Valor points, then sure, maybe spend some diamonds. But in general, I don't think it's worth it, because you're just not going to be able to push high enough to make your money back, essentially. So, but for every attempt, win or lose, you get at least 2. For when you win, you get 4 of these the honor badges here, and you're going to be able to pile these up pretty fast. And I mean, there's not a whole lot to choose from here, okay? So I mean, you've got your eggs down here, which are usually just going to be some random garbage 3-star dragon. Let's be completely honest. This is pretty much the same thing as your mysterious eggs, except you're just getting a guaranteed one of these types. You're getting a healer or a damage, or a tank, or like a support, okay? Not that good. A guaranteed 4-star is kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that, except for it's 600 medals, and I don't know about that. Maybe if I just had a bunch of excess, I would do that, but really, this is what you want. You want these. So, you're guaranteed skill slimes. So, if you trying to get doubles of the same dragon, like, what are the chances I'm going to get a second light dark next dragon, right? To feed into my already purchased light dark next dragon. Am I going to waste that 5-star dragon that I could use to bump a 5-star into a 6-star? Or am I going to use it to bump up a random skill? I'm going to use it to make a 5-star into a 6-star. I guarantee every single time. I will never use that to just bump up one skill. Because these guys, they're everywhere in the game. You do the tower and you get them. You can buy them in multiple locations. 200 of these medals, I mean, that's not hard. I mean, if you win... Oh, goodness, math. Alright, so 50 matches. You win 50 matches and you can get one of these guys. You can do 20 matches a day, so even if you only win half of those, you don't even need what? So that's 10 wins, but then you also get the medals off the losses, so you're still doing pretty good. It'll take you probably half a week to get 200, and that's super casual. That's auto battles all the way, not actually even trying. Half a week and you can get a legendary skill slime. And then the other half of the week is the guaranteed 4-star ones, because you're probably going to have a couple 4-stars. I'm running multiple 4-stars. I've got the Wonder Dragon, who's a Nat 4, and I've got the Gaudium Dragon, who is a level 4. So that's what I use these guys on, is to skill up those. Because the Wonder Dragon, one of his skills takes his 40-second timer, and once you max it out, turns it into a 60-second timer. I don't know if I said minutes, but seconds. So definitely beneficial to buy these. Alright, guys. Alright, so I hope everything we covered here was beneficial in some way. I know it wasn't terribly long or too intensive there, but I don't think I ever covered it quite in depth in my first video on my intro guide on where to spend your currency. So hopefully that kind of helped give you a little bit more insight than I had provided previously. Alright, so with that, we'll see you next time.